Hello and welcome to another episode of Utopia Restorations. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Will and this is Utopia. I'll be giving you an update today of what's been going on in the business and what's been going on in my car collection, show you what vehicles we currently have. So what I'm going to So it's all looking a bit busy on this side at the moment, but we've got our Series 1 project that's up for sale as it is, or you can have it fully recommissioned. We do have some changes coming up and some things that I'm getting a bit different at the moment, so I'm not going to give you too much information on that, but we are keen to get this moved along, so we are open to offers on this, and if you are interested in getting it fully restored, also let me know. We have behind me my Honda XR250R 1988, and this is an import. This is going up for auction with Car and Classic. There will be details in that below, so you can see this and bid on it as well. It's sort of a proper farm bike, and I'll show you a bit more details about it and show you the cool things that I like. I say farm bike, what I mean is that it's used and it's cool, it's retro, it's 80s, but it's not pristine. I don't like pristine stuff, as you can tell by my Land Rover. It's been used, it's been ridden for what it's made to do. So yeah, graphics appealing a little bit, but she starts, she rides, she runs, pulls lovely from the bottom end. Yeah, just all in all, it's an awesome bike, really. I absolutely love the design on these. I think this is almost peak Honda, and sort of the red, white, and blue. Yeah, not really much else to talk about with this one. It's got some funny quirks, like somebody's put a bum bag on it rather than having the official Honda. But it's just a bit of a ripper. To get out there, road registered, you can get an MOT on it, and don't need a lot to get an MOT. Yeah, you can just get out, put a new rear shock on it, just had fork seals done. Just get out and enjoy it, really. It's just a pretty cool, awesome looking bike. Or have it in your garage, just have something really cool. My 109 with a beautiful new canvas on it from Exmoor Trim, which I am loving. It needs to get out and about, really. Aloy's been sat in for a little bit, and I need to get cracking on and get it sorted. We've got a few running issues, which you could really do with a wash. However, we are now into the winter, it is colder, and I've got some projects next door which are taking precedent we need to get cracking with. It is winter and it is dark. We've got our 110 project here. Hopefully that will be leaving us soon, as we do have someone interested in it. So that will be going, and that will be getting recommissioned by them. You can just about see it with the dying of the light. This is the main thing we are working on at the moment. Another ex-military 109. This one is not an FFFR, but it is definitely different. I thought mine had patina. My view of this is I think we're going to let it go back to Ali, and then eventually the new owner can paint it. It's got a bikini top to go on. We've got some new wheels and tyres, and we're also going to be changing the shocks. It's just getting it all back together. There's a lot of kit in there, some other things as well. Got some rubber guns, batteries. But engine's going to be fully serviced, gearbox is going to be fully serviced, everything like that. We do also have, it's got a lot of stuff in front of it admittedly, but my Mustang. We're getting progress on this. Next thing I need to do is get that front bumper off really, and actually try to get it running. It's the real thing. It's not actually far off. I was going to start doing the chassis, crack on with things like those, but other things are changing and things need to take precedent. So at the moment, it's getting cars running so things can move and things can get out and they're not just being towed about. Yeah, so focusing on this one, we've now got the roofs going back on, and the bikini will be on it soon. We've got things like fun bits of rehanging the doors, got the top two, but the bottom one has decided to become sort of captive and just spins. If you know these, you know that the clips are horrible. However, I do have some sets, so we'll get that sorted. I am actually quite a fan of it almost going back to Ali. You could do quite a cool thing that I've seen other people do, where you paint the inside, leave the outside to go bare, which could be very cool. Well, my view is just leave it. It's going to be pretty different, it's going to be pretty cool. You've still got the patina bonnet, where the wheel's going to be going on. Do you have a Maltese grille that could go in? You can see it on this side as well. This side's got a bit more paint on it. I just think let it fleck down. You're going to have a very different Land Rover to anybody else's. It's going to be something that's very cool. And then once that's done, you could then repaint it back as a military and have it in the military colours slapped on. Or equally, if somebody buys it and commissions it and tells me what to do with it, I'll happily do it. If you want a respray, we'll get a respray. If you wanted to go back to a sort of military patina, you want me to start smacking on paint with a brush and a sponge and a mop and a broom like the military used to do, we can also do that as well and get it back to sort of like this, but all over. It's pretty clean on the interior too, usual sort of cracked dash. Again, it depends. We're not going to wrap this, but if you wanted it as a project, I think that in tan seats, black bikini roof, very cool, nice wooden Exmoor Trim steering wheel. You can definitely make this something a bit different and a bit unique. Being a mill as well, you can see on the front arm there, it does sit higher and does actually have a solid chassis. So that is one of the cooler things as a Series 3. It is lifted, so it's a bit bulkier and a bit chunkier. So we've actually managed to cut down on some of the cars that we've got here. We are reducing and now have a fewer amount. However, we do still have things for sale. So this one's for sale. We've got our 110 and our Series 1. The XR's for sale. Just trying to get things finished and trying to get things shifted. If you are interested, so always drop me a message. But as I said, this is sort of a bit of a garage update and show you what's happening. We've had some changes in the business, as has everyone in the last few months and a few years, what's been going on. I will give you more details in these as we go forward. We are still doing Land Rovers and still very much Land Rover based. We are always releasing more things on our shop. So if you are interested in that, make sure you check it out, utopiarestorations.shop, and there's all the information below. So we are working more on that, getting cool designs, cool merch, anything Land Rover related, so you can get out your workshop and get out yourself. So let other people know you love Land Rovers. We've got flags that are next door. We've got all sort of decals, and we're trying to go a bit further, trying to do something different so you can have very cool Land Rover themed clothing. The future is a bit uncertain at the moment, I will be honest. I've got a full-time job and I'm doing this on the side, so there's a lot going on. My full-time job is a million miles from Land Rovers, but is enjoyable and is working at the moment. As it's now dark, you can see it looks like it's about midnight here. It's not, it's 5 o'clock. Makes the winters pretty bleak, so things do sort of change on that. So our main focus for the winter, so let's say getting this one done is our main priority, and then we are onto the Mustang. We want to get it running, driving, and out there, so it can be driven and enjoyed next year. This is the plan. As always, things don't go to plan. There's a lot more costs now in terms of shipping and getting things moved, and a lot of things changing with other businesses. So we'll see how it goes. I've got videos out on this showing the update and the progress, so we are getting a lot closer. But I thought I'd give you a bit of an update, show you what's happening in the workshop. And yeah, there are going to be some changes happening to Utopia in the future. Things don't always stay the same, but still, as always, we're here to be Utopia. It's going to be an automotive lover's dream. It's going to be anything Land Rover related, car related. We are branching out. We've got a Mustang. As I said, we've reduced on cars, which now means there's more room for cars. So there may be something else joining us soon, which indeed will get its own video that you can see on that one. But for the moment, I'm going to keep cracking on and enjoy the cold workshop, try and get some things finished. As always, if you've liked it, make sure you drop a like and subscribe below, and we'll catch you next week.